Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 28th May 2024. In this video, let us have a quick analysis on Bank Nifty. So this is the most recently available daily high liquidity demand zone, and this was created on 3rd May. We have a rally, two base candles and a drop candle, and it was a high liquidity supply zone, daily high liquidity supply zone. And earlier we have already fine tuned with 25 minutes and 15 minutes high liquidity supply zones inside this. 75 minute structure is not good, but today a new 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone is created within this area. Let us look into that. So I am changing the time frame to 75 minutes time frame. See, here we have a rally, base, a drop. But you should also observe today two interesting price actions took place within this daily high liquidity supply zone area. First, a 75 minutes demand zone is created. We have a rally, base, rally. And after that, rally, base, drop. And this newly created 75 minutes demand zone is completely violated. Of course, it is pierced, but this is pierced is also violated. Now, immediately what happened? The trend change took place. Because this demand zone is violated, trend is changed to sideways. See how institutions played a trick here. First they created a demand and then they created with a new supply. They completely destroyed this demand zone. All the order flow has been consumed. And let us look into the supply demand zone chain. This is a high liquidity supply zone created today at 27th 11:45, one base candle. This is the one, because this is a rally candle, the higher wick of all the three candles. So legging is having higher wick, so you should draw the zone like this. This is a 75 minutes demand zone. Let me give light color. Sorry, this is 75 minutes supply zone, not demand zone. Sorry for my mistake. 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. Let me label. And this 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone is created inside daily high liquidity supply zone. If this is a fine tuned 5 minute zone, if this is having, then definitely we can accept there will be a good order flow. Otherwise the zone will be violated. We know that. You already learned when a zone will be violated. Now let us check any newly created 25 minutes demand or supply zones are available. But before we get into that, an announcement please. If this is your first visit to our channel, please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So here you need to click on the community tab. You get access to this post. This post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to the training videos. So here we have, after clicking the link, we are into the supply demand zone price action course. Here you have all the training lessons are available. Just scroll down to the bottom of this page, and here starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons and strengthen your skills. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So from there you please join. It will be helpful to you. Now let's continue with our analysis. So now I am shifting the time frame to 25 minutes time frame. So let me go back, changing the time frame to 25, generating the chain. Here also I am changing the time frame to 25 minutes. Let us check whether there are any newly created high liquidity supply zones or demand zones. This is today it is created. This is a low priority high liquidity zone. Sometimes they will work, low priority high liquidity zones also. This is at 12:35 today. 12:35. This is the candle, drop candle. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles and a drop. So within the 75 minutes area only. But anyway, we will fine tune at 15 minutes. So I am not drawing this zone, but you can draw. So this is the only one 25 minutes, 27 minutes price action. But there was a 27 minute zone is also created, that is pierced. Anyway, we don't bother about this. A normal demand zone is also created today. 6 base candles, and today leg out candle is created at 9:15. Anyway, our focus is on high liquidity zones. The other high liquidity zones already we drawn in the previous analysis, because this is a continuation to the previous analysis we did on Sunday. So I am changing the time frame to 15 minutes. This is the area we should focus. 15 minutes, we already have a high liquidity supply zone. I think this is at here. Rally base rally, when it was 30 April 1350. 30 April 1350. That is the only one available. But what about any fine-tuned zone is available here? Fine-tuned zone, maybe you can identify here as a rally, 3 base candles drop, that way you can draw, or you can consider this as a ERC candle, as a leg in, and base drop, that way also you can draw, or this is the candle, sorry, this is the 25 minutes, I am extremely sorry, 15 minutes, this is the 15 minutes time frame. We have a drop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, but this is also leg out candle, part of the zone, and then leg out. So 7 candles we are getting. That's why software did not listed this. And this candle is not a good enough for the leg out. Or you can draw a compromise and you can draw a zone. This is a ERC candle. This is a compromise. That way you can consider, even though this is a base candle, because the length is a little, it's a medium size candle only, but a little bigger than the, or maybe this is a bigger medium size candle. That way you can compromise and you can draw a zone like this. This is a fine-tuned 15 minute zone. If 5 minute structures are good inside this, then you can plan a trade. You can say this is the fine-tuned. (15 minutes) demand zone. See, fine-tuned compromisers. This is to be frank, this is a compromised and drawing the zone to check when any order flow is available. Good order flow in the 5 minutes. See, I didn't implement this feature in the software because it is a dangerous feature. If software is compromising and drawing the zones, only human can do for the decision making purpose. Software, why it is rejected is, it is a drop candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one medium size leg candle, part of the base. So total 7 candles. That's why software did not recognize this zone. But we human, what we are doing, we are considering this as a rally candle. Why? Because this is a ERC candle, failed ERC candle. That way we are considering 2 base candles and a drop candle. If there is a good fine-tuned structure, we can draw a zone. Otherwise, you can ignore this. This zone will be violated otherwise. Previously, once I told you when you can compromise and draw the zones. One of the HLQ analysis videos, you may find them in the important analysis videos playlist. So that is the only one zone available what we have drawn. But otherwise, software point of view, there were no zones created today. Now let's go to the last time frame, 5 minutes. And meanwhile, please look into the 15 minutes trend. 15 minutes trend is a downtrend. 75 minutes trend is changed to sideways. But 15 minutes trend is already changed to downtrend. So that means intraday trade, bearish trade setup, you can plan the trades tomorrow. When the 15 minutes trend is down, during the intraday trades, bearish trades are enabled, not bullish. Bullish trades you can take trade when only in high liquidity zones. Because high liquidity zones we don't bother about the trend. For the remaining zones, you have to plan your trades according to the trend only. Trend is your friend until the end when there is a bend. So now I am changing the time frame to 5 minutes. Generating the chain here also, changing the time frame to 5 minutes. And you have one high liquidity supply zone is created today. Where it was created? At 12:30, 4 base candles. One, two, three, four. What is this? This is 12:20, but here it is 12:30 and 4 base candles. This is a rally. 12:30 candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the drop candle. That means your zone will be like this. We have a supply zone, and this supply zone is again fine tuned with this 15 minutes zone. Sorry, again I made a mistake. Sometimes I am drawing a demand zone instead of supply zone. Maybe both S and D are side by side on the keyboard. Sometimes I am missing. So this 5 minute zone is the responsible for the creation of this 15 minutes fine-tuned zone. That way we can consider. And which is inside a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. And moreover, this zone is a high liquidity supply zone. Already there were 5 rejections from this zone. Several times the prices coming, going up. Again coming, going up. And finally prices came down. That means there is a lot of order flow in this area. This is the 5 minutes high liquidity supply zone. So definitely our interest will be within this 5 minutes high liquidity supply. Even without this 15 minute zone also, you can plan a trade in this 5 minutes high liquidity supply zone. If I delete this 15 minutes fine tune, because we compromised on drawn, I am deleting. Why this is valid even though it is not fine tuned? This 5 minutes high liquidity supply zone without 15 minutes, it is not a fine tuned zone. But still it is valid. Why? Because aggressive trades. In aggressive trades, high liquidity zones also can be used. You already learned aggressive trade setups. High liquidity zones are also qualified as an aggressive trade inside high liquidity demand or supply zones. So in the 75 minutes high liquidity zone, directly without 15 minute zone, we can draw 5 minute zone. But this will be an aggressive trade. So this is part of the high liquidity zone strategy. If the trend is not changed, that means if the trend is downtrend in the 15 minutes, still you can take a trade in this zone. Let us assume tomorrow prices came here, definitely you can go for a short trade. Of course, it is having an expiry period, 5-minute zones. Sometimes it will be having, but if trend is in your favor, there is nothing wrong in taking a trade here. Any other 5-minute zones are available? No. Any demand zones are created today? A high liquidity demand zone is also created today. There are 2 more zones are created today, but they are all pierced. But this high liquidity demand zone, which is the most recently available. Let us draw this. That is a 27 at 10:10. So this is the one, 10:10. But this is pierced, right? Yeah, this is pierced. So no more valid. I'm sorry. Actually, this zone is pierced. This is a drop base drop. This candle, it is pierced. So it's no more valid. Pierced zones are not valid. Their order flow is gone. That's why 5-minute trend again, 5-minute trend is again changed to sideways. Maybe in this candle, which supply zone is violated. Okay, fine. So this is about Bank Nifty analysis. But currently, what could be the trade setup? Because your 15-minute trend is downtrend, you have a short trades are enabled here. But immediately available demand zone, 6th one we have 24, 5, 15, 10, 3 base candles. This is the one, drop base rally. Is it important? Yes, it is important. Why? Pro gap. Even though it is a normal demand zone, see pro gap area, there is a strong order flow is there. Because of the pro gap, it is important. See today what happened? Bank Nifty is supposed to be crashed, right? It's going down, going down, going down. But here further went down at some point of time. It is a very large red candle. See, the moment price entered into this pro gap area, if you draw a horizontal line here, you will get clarity. Let me draw a line here. So the moment it approached the pro gap, there is a strong institutional order flow, and again it pushed the price. See the rejection. See earlier also, see the rejection. The next candles again it moved up. But today in this candle itself completely moved up. Maybe institutions might have added more order flow in this area. And this has to be violated to continue the downtrend on the 15 minutes time frame. Otherwise anything can happen. But remember, at this point of time, the blue color drawn line, strong order flow is there. This 5 minutes demand zone is holding. It may give you good long opportunity. Not exactly from the demand zone, within this pro gap area. If the risk is within your manageable level, from this blue color line to this distal line, maybe you can plan a long trade again. But below we have 5 minutes high liquidity demand zone is there. Definitely it may hold the prices. May give you one long opportunity. But this one will give you good short opportunity. If tomorrow morning, early morning prices are entering, we can go for a short. There are two reasons. One is a high liquidity, and also trend is also downtrend. Both together, this will be a strong trade opportunity you will get. So this is about the trade plans for Bank Nifty. Hope this information is useful to you. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.